LanguageCert B1 Entry Level 3 Secure English Language Test.
LanguageCert Achiever B1 Entry Level 3 International ESOL Speaking and Listening. My name's Angelina. Are you Aisha Ba, right?
Yes, I am Aisha Ba.
Could you spell your family name, please?
My family name is spelled B-A-H.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Gambia.
Thank you. Now, part 1. First, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about buying things. How often do you buy things and what do you prefer to buy?
I only buy things when I need them. And what I prefer buying is clothes. Because I like wearing clothes, new clothes. If I have anywhere important to go, I love wearing new clothes. And I normally buy online as well. Because it's easy for me. I don't have time to go to the shops.
All right. Let's talk about your favorite historical place. Tell me, do you have any historical place in your country that's famous and people like to visit that place?
Yes, I have a historical place in my country. It's called Jufure. It's in a small village in Gambia, outside Gambia. It's in Gambia, but not in the center. It's called Jufure. Jufure, people used to come down to visit Jufure because Jufure was the city, the village rather, where slaves were kept before exporting them to Europe. So lots of African American and Black British come down to visit Jufure.
All right, let's talk about your feelings. What makes you angry?
What makes me angry is when somebody trying to belittle me or taking advantage of me. It makes me angry.
Right, let's talk about animals. Is it important to protect all animal species?
Yes, in my humble opinion, I think it is because animals, they're living things. They have feelings as well. I think it's really important to protect them, all species, because they are living things.
All right, thank you so much. This is the end of part 1. Now part 2, we're going to role play some situations. I want you to start or respond. First situation, I'm your friend. I start. I get really nervous before exams. Have you got any tips for me?
Really? Well, I used to be like that before, but what you should do is just keep calm. Don't be nervous. If you're nervous, you might even forget what you've learned on the exam day. So just keep calm, study as usual, and even nighttime, you can drink some chamomile tea. Chamomile tea calms you down. And there's this tablet that calls Calm. When you use Calm, it calms your nerves. I think that might help you. It really helped me before. So I think you should try that.
That's a great advice. Thank you so much. I hope it helps me.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Second situation. We are friends. You've lent me a book last week, but you now need it back. You start.
Hello, Angie.
Hi.
Have you finished reading my book?
Honestly, I just borrowed it from you and I did not go through it. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you think that you will finish it? Because I really need it.
Sure, you can take it from me, and I think after you'd finish it, give it to me after a week. Is that right?
No problem. Yeah, I'll take it, finish it, and when I'm finished, then I will give it back to you.
But
No
right now,
problem.
I don't have it with me. I have it at home. So could you visit me at
Oh,
4 p.m.? at my place?
Okay, no problem. I'll come down at yours so that I can get it because I really need it, to be honest.
Oh, I understand that. Now, part 3. We are planning to do some activities with our children together in the summer holidays, but we haven't decided yet. Here are some options in front of you. Let's plan and decide together what activities can we do with our children together. I'll start. Well, as you know, my children are really into playing football. I think we should play football with them. They'll feel very excited. What do you say?
I was thinking about jumping rope. What do you think? I used to do this jumping rope when I was a kid. What do you think? I think jumping rope is better because, it's really fun. I used to do it. It's really fun. The kids might like it as well. But it depends. I've got a girl, so I don't know whether you've got boys or not. If at all they're boys, then we can go in for the football. But for girls, I think we should do the jumping rope.
I
What
think,
do you think?
yeah, that's a very good idea. What else we can do together with the kids?
Football? Yeah. So we can do the jumping rope, football as well. I think these two.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fun. We can
Yeah,
also play with them Chinese whispers. I think it's gonna be a funny game.
it looks funny though. Yeah, it looks funny.
Yeah,
Chinese whispers.
yes. Yeah, we would be able to
Okay.
get a good, like we'd be able to bond with each other, your kids and my kids.
Yeah. Kids, how they are. Yeah, they will bond. It's even better for them to bond at least, so
So what
that
do
my granddaughter can have someone to play with because
yeah,
she's just alone in the house. Yeah.
that's right. What do you think about playing marbles?
Well, I've never played marbles before. Have you played marbles before? I
Yeah,
don't even know how to play it.
it's a fun game. I think kids are into playing marbles as they try to target and hit the next marble. They try to aim and hit it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Looks fun. Looks
yeah,
fun, and this needs a lot of concentration. The way I see it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That would
Yes.
really help them to aim and
Yeah. Hit the marble. I've
yeah.
never played this marble game before, to be honest. But they might like it. Yeah. Let's go for it. They might like it. So what have we decided now?
I think we might have to
Okay.
buy
All
some
12 then.
marbles. We might have to buy some marbles.
Yeah.
So I'll get marbles for the kids.
Oh, you got marbles at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think they can play all the games in one day? You
You,
think so?
we have to decide together because as we only have
Okay,
2 days
then
together.
I'm like football and jumping rope.
Yeah,
That's
that,
what I
that
was thinking.
yeah,
Football and jumping rope.
yeah, I can see that because outdoor activities could be beneficial. What do you say?
Yes, it's a form of exercise, isn't it? It's a
Mm-hmm.
form of exercise, and I think these days they don't exercise a lot in school. And when they come back from school, they're on their tablets. They don't do any exercise. So with this football and the jumping ropes, that might help them to exercise, to concentrate more in school. What do you think?
That's absolutely correct. Thank you so much. So we have reached a decision. We are going to
Football and
play
jumping
football.
ropes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the end of part 3.
Thank you.
Now, part 4. I would want you to talk about how weather affects your daily activities. I want you to talk about it for 90 seconds. You have 30 seconds to think about what you'd like to say. All right, please speak now. How weather affects your daily activities. You have 90 seconds to speak and your time begins now.
Okay, weather can affect my daily activities. For instance, when it's raining and I plan to do something in a particular day, like prepare everything, like for example, There was a day I invited my friends to have a barbecue at home. We went shopping in the morning, came back to uh, do all the things that we're supposed to do, lay the table, arrange everything, put the warmer, and then went back to the shop, get some drinks, some ice cream, some lollies for the kids, because at first we forgot to buy some things for the kids. So we went back to the shop, buy some things for the kids. As soon as we entered the house and the barbecue was lit and we were about to go out to start the barbecue, that's when it started raining. And we waited thinking that maybe it will just take around 3 to 5 minutes for the rain to stop, but no, it was raining heavily, and the barbecue that we lit was soaked with rainwater, so we couldn't go out. And it happened another day. We were supposed to go shopping. It was during the
Thank you
winter.
so much. 90 seconds are gone. I'm sorry to interrupt you in here. Beautiful. My question was, how does the weather affect your daily activities? I would want you to talk in a way that is in the simple present tense, that it affects me in this way, it affects me in that way, it affects me like this. For example, sometimes if my granddaughter wants to play outside, we have to cancel that activity because the weather is misty or cloudy or rainy. Or if sometimes I want to plan out a picnic with my friends, or I want to go out or travel, or maybe I'm not in a good mood, and it starts raining, it makes me feel worse, right? I don't really feel so happy. I just feel gloomy in a rainy weather. So I think rainy weather affects my daily activities. So my question was, how does weather affect your daily activities? Daily activities are like going to work, spending time with your granddaughter, planning out something with your friends, or maybe going shopping, any activity, outdoor or indoors. See, even if it is thundering outside, inside home you feel different, isn't it? Even if you're inside your room, you just feel different. If it's a sunny day, you feel different. Even if you're indoors or you're sunbathing, you just feel, your activities are also different. Your activities are affected by the weather. Daily activities, like for example, if it's a sunny day, maybe you have a plan to watch a film, you'll change it to going to the beach, maybe.
Okay.
Right?
I
Maybe
misunderstood the
if it's
question.
a rainy day, and how it would affect your daily activity, you don't want to travel through the bus. You want to take a train, or maybe you would like to travel by your own car or a private car, right? Because you don't want to take the risk of like walking in heavy rain.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
So something like it. Anyways, I'm just gonna ask you some follow-up questions about how the weather affects your daily activities. My first question to you is, do you think that everyone's mood or the mood is affected by the weather, or is it just you?
Well, in my opinion, I think everyone is affected by the weather. That's what I think, in my own opinion. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. And why do you think, and when do you think is the best time of the year for a birthday celebration?
The best time of the year for birthday celebration for me, I think, is during the summertime. It's the best time for birthday celebration because during the summer you can go out for a picnic, you know, because in the winter you can't go out for a picnic in the winter. I don't think it's ideal to go out for a picnic in this time. I think it's
Okay,
best for the summer.
okay. And according to you, if you could choose, what climate would you prefer to have where you live?
Summertime, summer climate.
Hot weather.
Because
Okay.
sometimes it can be very cold, yeah, hot weather, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. This is the end of your speaking test, right? Thank you. It was good. It was nice. Only one mistake that you had to understand the topic.
Yes,
Listen to
I
it.
misunderstood the question.
You
Yeah.
just told me it's okay. If you were telling me an example, that's okay, but you had to connect it nicely. That, yeah, weather affects my daily
That's
activities. Let me tell you what happened once. Once, you know what happened? It was my granddaughter's birthday, and because of the weather, we did this. You had to connect it with your your day-to-day activities. You had to start it in a way and take that particular incident as an example. Then it would have been okay,
okay.
right? So I think that was missing.
Okay.
You just started off with that experience rather than telling that it can affect the mood, and this is how my daily
Oh,
activities are affected by. Let me tell you about an experience. Then you tell me that I'm going to tell you about an experience, a specific event when weather affected my daily activity in such a bad way or good way, whatever it is. Rebel,
okay.
you have passed this test, beautiful. I am really happy.